Hi everyone. So today I have come up with this topic which I am sure must be troubling most of the parents out there about their children, that my child has so many cavities and what do I do to prevent them or what do I do to cure them? So my dear parents, to treat tooth decay or to prevent cavities from happening, first we need to understand why or what causes these cavities or tooth decay to occur, and then can we plan our actions accordingly. So, tooth decay or cavities, it's basically a multiplay. It's a multiplay of these five factors which you can see on your screen. That is the bacteria, the saliva that is there in your mouth, the diet, that means what you're taking in your daily food or in your daily meal, then your overall health and the tooth surface. All of these together interact with each other to result in a tooth decay or a cavitated tooth. So to start with the first factor, that's bacteria. So what happens is these bacteria are everywhere in your mouth. It's attached to the tooth structure, it's floating in the saliva, it's everywhere in the mouth. Now when you take food or when your child takes food, these bacteria, they act upon the food, they disintegrate it, they decompose it, or they break it down into smaller pieces, and this releases acid, lactic acid or acetic acid. Okay, so basically it releases acid, and this acid then causes your tooth structure to dissolve and ultimately lead to tooth decay. And the second factor is saliva. Now, saliva is also a very important factor when you're considering cavities. Saliva not just wets your mouth, but it also has a cleaning action. Now, when the saliva is less, obviously the cleaning action is less, and when the cleaning action is less, it leads to more decay. Then another factor is diet. Now, what is your child taking is a very important factor in causing tooth decay. If your food is sticky in nature, if it has got a lot of sugar in it, and if your child is frequently munching upon food, it can be anything, it can be as healthy as an apple or as unhealthy as a candy, but if he or she is taking it in a gap of less than 2 hours frequently, and that's his or her habit, that causes less cleaning, more acid, and continuous acid release. And all these three factors together will cause the pH in the mouth to be less for a longer period of time. It obviously causes decay and then will cause cavity. Then what's the overall health of your child? That means if your child is suffering from some kind of underlying long standing chronic disease, then for these kind of diseases, children are usually given syrups or medications that are sweetened. That means which have got a lot of maybe artificial sugar only, but they are sweetened for the child to be able to take it easily. Now, if that's taken for a longer period of time, it ultimately leads to tooth decay. And how, you can understand by those previous slides as I've just mentioned. Then the host or the tooth structure. Now, if your tooth is defective from the time it was erupted or it had erupted in your mouth, that means if it is having a lot of pits, a lot of grooves, or if it has got less fluoride, that means the water that you take has got less fluoride in it. Why fluoride specifically? Fluoride basically is an element that prevents cavities because it makes the tooth structure strong. So if you have less fluoride and you have defects on the tooth structure, then both of these together will also cause cavity. So that's it. So these were some factors which interplay and cause tooth decay or cavity. I hope you were able to understand it. And if you have any doubts or if you want to understand something specifically, you can let me know in the comment section. Till then, take care. Thank you.